Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy here.
I didn't have it in front of me.
Hey, you just fucking muted me, Mike. What the fuck, man?
What's going on?
I can't hear shit.
Podcast warriors ain't afraid to shout. Make America great, tell them what it's about. Facts over feelings, cutting through the noise. Fighting woke mobs and the kids with toys. They spew their lies, they spreading hate. Lips BS ain't gonna seal our fate. No nonsense here, just straight to the point. Truth to ammo in this battleground joint. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night.
Hey, it's To The Point with Mike, Leo, and Vince.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Leo from To The Point Podcast. Welcome back to episode 160 on this beautiful evening of...
It's a Wednesday, June
Wednesday,
3rd.
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
It's a good month, but it's not a good month. If you know what I mean. Hey, you know what I'm saying, though. But anyways, welcome back. Sorry about the shades. I got a little...
Yeah, you can see the ring light in yours. You look
because
like your bug eyes.
bright.
Because you got the eyes on the eyes.
The light was a little bright. But...
Yeah, so anyways, welcome back. June 3rd to the Point Podcast with Mike Lee. Episode 160. It's been a long run to the Point Podcast, and I'm glad we've been doing it. We've learned a lot along the way, and to always make sure that mute button is clicked. Sometimes there's always a hiccup. So anyways, it's always a busy week. I don't even do prep anymore. I kind of like, we'll sit down and we'll look at some stuff, and he's gone. And it's just like, we always find something. Oh, you need some air over there. Yeah. Who is that? I have no idea
What's up?
what it is, but cool. Make sure you're wherever you're following, watching from. Yeah, subscribe, follow, hit the like button. Yeah, it's fine. Is that on higher? Because it's kind of, I hear it. I don't know if people normal hear it, but let us know how the audio sounds.
Somebody trying to get us to pay them on PayPal to get us some viewers?
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
Probably. It could be, I don't know where it come from.
We ain't got no money.
No. So, if you want to give us money, we'll take it. But anyways, so, it's hurricane season. We're going to talk about that. It's also election season. And even here in Florida, we're facing midterms. But even elections 2 years away, we're looking at and going to be talking quite a bit about coming up. So we'll talk about that too and all that. What else you guys want to talk about? You guys want to throw anything else to the list?
How hot this summer is going to be,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to play into hurricane season and that weather. And
so make sure you guys stay hydrated.
I mean, on the
Drink
plus
a
side,
lot of water.
at least my side-by-side's got AC now.
okay. We'll be right back.
There you go. Rub it in, man.
That's not supposed to loop like that. But anyways, we're back. That's our little intro for IRC Media. Make sure you check out ircmedia.net, where you can order that shirt over Leo's shoulder for America's 250. Check out the website, click on merch or shop, whatever it says, and check out. Right now, that's the only shirt on there. Over Vince's shoulder, you'll see the Conspiracy Club shirt that we also make, and right now it's in black. So, but that's the logo.
I had that one special made.
Yeah, and that black is.
I got connections.
We can make black available, but it's not on the website yet. So
you can catch us doing that next week on a Thursday.
Yeah, at Filthy's live, and come on down to Vero Beach if you're in the area. If not, catch us at live. At what time? 6 we go live? Or we try to?
Yeah,
7 maybe?
Usually pushing 6:37.
Yeah, but It's always a fun time.
And that'll still be on that'll stream on To The Point's podcast as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we do it on ours and TGI now, and it's got its own Facebook page, so it goes there. So, yeah, make sure you check those out, and of course follow TGI now and Bedford Chronicles, all that stuff. Friday nights we do the board report, which is local, which we're gonna have someone already declaring their candidacy for sheriff for our local little county. We'll go right into this because this is, I mean, it's not our top news, but he is kind of a friend of a friend of a friend's, and so it's kind of like the enemy of our enemy is our friend. I don't know how whatever the sayings go, but anyways, Michael Dilks, former deputy of Indian River County, formerly known as a TikTok cop, and he's very transparent about his past, and he'll tell you all about it. He did a show today, actually dropped it at noon, and he's very transparent about it all. So, I mean, I'm not digging at him, but, you know, he had a reputation, I think, for people who kept their ear to the ground in that atmosphere. And, you know how gossip goes in a small town, but he was best buddies with the sheriff, and then he didn't support the sheriffs for re-election because, you know, his personal issues. And that's when things went downhill for his career at the sheriff's department.
But Mike, let me
Now
tell you
he
this.
does
You
a
know,
podcast.
Here, let me pause.
Hold on. Now he does a podcast. Let me set the stage. Now he does a podcast once a week, and he does it with other law enforcement, former law enforcement, where they expose the dark side of some agencies and stuff like that. And it always comes back to Eric Flowers. So why not run against Sheriff Eric Flowers?
Okay, but this is just me talking. This is just a conversation, right? So say me, you, or Vince falls out.
Falls out.
Like we just stop being friends, right? I'm only hearing one side of the story. That's all I've been hearing this whole time. That's all we've all heard.
Well, then, right. Right. But that should tell you something.
Okay, but listen, I'm not saying the guy's wrong. I'm not saying, you know, what he's doing is wrong. No, he's just saying, here's the mic. If the other guy feels like he has nothing to hide or nothing to...
So you're saying we've only heard Dilk's side of it?
Right, we've only heard his side. Like Eric Flowers hasn't come on there and said, hey, well, no, this is right. Why?
And then the other thing that'll be interesting is, so he knows they were close friends, right? They worked together.
Right.
So he's pretty much aired out there the things that Eric Flowers has done wrong.
Right.
But now we're going to see, does Eric Flowers have some dirt on Dilks that now he's going to throw out there?
He says he doesn't.
Now
Well, Dilks puts his own garbage.
But I don't know.
Dilks put every bit of his own baggage out there.
But maybe there's something else that maybe even he'll be surprised about that Flowers knows.
So this
Who
is
knows?
super local to us, and it's not, you know, our audience.
I mean, I
isn't
would
very
just like
local
to know
us.
just more information, you know, just a little bit more. Like,
It's
I mean,
interesting.
there's got to be something more than just, I'm not going to vote for you because you did this, and this. Like, there's got to be more behind it. Like, I'm not going to vote for you, Mike, because you weren't truth about what you said at the baseball field.
Well, your character means everything, but
It does.
but
No,
the
it does.
sheriff has a
And I mean,
reputation of making crime go down. But
what crime? That's why he didn't get. That's why he wasn't allowed, or he didn't want to put his nose inside the crime that just happened
In
in
Vero
Vero
Beach.
Beach. Why? Because that was exactly what he was going through.
Most
Can of soup.
Most your people here in this area,
Come on, man.
most
I
people think
graduated.
he's done a good job, though, Leo.
Okay, but I graduated from Sebastian River High School 20 years ago. Okay, I'm like, Sebastian is not the brightest people go there, and I could figure this shit out, man. I could work for the agency and have nothing, you know. Like, come on, man. I'm not saying I'm the fittest person, but I'm a fat fit. You know,
Doug said you have to be a year free from substance
okay, what's
to
up?
qualify.
What's up?
You go for it. file the paperwork or hire whatever. But you know, this raises a lot of questions when it comes to elections and stuff like that. Small counties of like 177,000 people, not nearly half of them will vote. Probably, a lot of them will vote for the guy that makes the most money in campaigning.
So the other day I did walk in with a Copville hat at one of the schools.
Shout out to Copville.
Shout out to Copville, to one of the schools, and I sat right in front too because one of the guys was there, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sit right up front. I'm gonna stand up, my neck right up high. You gotta see my hat the whole time that I'm there at the auditorium. I wish I had eyes on my back because I want to see.
Yeah.
Other guy went.
But he'll be on the Board Report Friday night. I don't think I'll be on. I don't know. Bobby Williams, who's running for governor, is going to be in town, literally down the street, I believe. And I might go down there and see Bobby. We've talked to Bobby Williams on the Board Report also. So he's that's a whole different world right there, running for governor. He's got no chance in hell. I hope he ain't watching. I'm pretty sure he knows this.
Cool.
Bobby Williams, but these elections are pretty much freaking decided by endorsements and campaign funds. There's CJ from the Spark Free Press. Get out the vote, guys. Important new Congress election. Yeah, we currently now have a Democrat congressman. Yeah, but that should change. Should people turn out to vote?
DeSantis still hasn't given his endorsement yet, correct?
For what? Governor?
Yeah.
Jay Collins, I believe.
Did he
His
finally
lieutenant
endorse
governor.
him?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Jay Collins. And Jay's not bad. But then again, he doesn't have the endorsement of Trump, and there's a lot of dirt people can pull up on him. Same dirt they can, not dirt, but just unfriendly politics. Same with Bobby Williams and stuff like that. Well, okay, so CJ from the Spark. So we can see you're endorsing Fishback. You think he's the only chance to save Florida? I don't think he has a chance. I think he's an actor. I mean, my personal opinion. But then again, I really haven't seen much of him. I neglect my TikTok. I don't know where he's at, if he's on TikTok or X, but I know I saw a video of his ex-girlfriend who was pretty scorned, and that was entertaining. So, again, we have like the TikTok cop. We have the TikTok governors. Bobby Williams does a lot of good social media, and that's where it's at nowadays. You got that Vindman guy who's trying to make a go at it, who's humiliating himself in Vero Beach at the gas pumps. But it's Florida politics for you. We all know. But there's a lot of polls out there tied for first place. We all know that Donald is going to walk away with it, and just the way the state's going to go. And unfortunately, I don't agree with it. I would like to see a more grassroots candidate, but that's Florida for you. We'll see how it goes. But like you said, if we do our part and vote, we're not going to end up with a Democrat congressman after these elections. So the new districting was set up to actually represent us. I don't like it though. I don't like being the only coastal the only coastal community, a part of this bigger district that encompasses a lot of the interstate and including Orlando. And it seems ridiculous.
It's weird that, like you said, we're the only one on the coast that's added into it. And there's a lot of money here. I kind of wonder if that somehow had something to do with it.
I don't know. I don't know what that would have to do with it, but I don't know. I believe these coastal communities should be part of coastal districts, but it's all based on population. And then when they have to do what they have to do, you end up with weird shaped places because you got to draw on some population. But it is what it is. But speaking of being coastal, we've got hurricane season coming up. Have you guys gotten any updates on that? No.
Updates on hurricanes?
Yeah, have you been paying attention to this?
No, because
It's not very entertaining.
I'm just like any other Floridian. When it's about to hit 2 days from now, then that's when I start worrying about it.
I don't know.
I don't pay attention to hurricane season. When there's a hurricane 2 days away, I make sure I got water, batteries.
This says they're predicting a below normal hurricane season for the Atlantic Basin this year,
Oh, that'd be good.
which is good, right? But typically, I also saw the statistics. Other,
You know how they're gonna be wrong, man. These people
right?
get paid.
Well,
to be
here's
wrong,
the
man. Like,
here's the important one. The other one, I don't have the clip of it because I didn't save it. But the other statistic is low activity seasons usually pack a bigger punch when the storms do hit. Like the storms are more impactful.
Right.
Like the year, not 2004, but I forget which year, Katrina or something like that, and then Sandy. They were lower than normal active seasons, I believe. But let me see what this says.
What 2004 was the year we got two.
With like 3 back to back.
Two of them went right over. The high went right over us within 2-3 weeks apart.
Yeah, so this season started on the 1st. It runs through November 30th. Predicts a 35% chance of a near normal season, a 10% chance of an above normal season, and 55% chance of a below normal season. Why do they have to do that? Just tell us what the chances are.
yeah, to give you
Right. The agency is forecasting a total of 8 to 14 named storms, winds of 30. Those storms are 39 mile an hour or higher. Of those, 3 to 6 are forecast to become hurricanes, which we know are 74 mile an hour or higher, including 1 to 3 major hurricanes, which is 3 and above. NOAA has a 70% confidence in these ranges.
I have 0% confidence. You want to know why?
Why?
If they say it's going to pour rain tomorrow here,
Yep.
it's going to be beautiful. If they say it's going to be sunny, 0% chance of rain, watch that freaking storm cloud come at us.
Okay, so an average
never get
season has 14 named storms with 7 hurricanes, including 3 major hurricanes. This goes on. I'm not reading this whole thing. But this graphic here shows what they see on TV right now is what we're seeing on our screen. It looks clear here. The 2026 Atlantic hurricane season outlook. 8 to 14 named storms, 3 to 6 hurricanes, 1 to 3 major hurricanes. Pretty much everything I just read right there. Yeah, so the Atlantic season is expected to be below normal due to competing factors. El Nino is expected to develop and intensify during the hurricane season. Well, and something about temperatures in the Atlantic are expected to be slightly warmer than normal, and trade winds are likely weaker than average. El Nino conditions tend to support less tropical storms and hurricanes, while warmer ocean temperatures and lower winds support a more active year. It's weird because I thought El Nino was on the Pacific side.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it goes on. So the names, we can look at the names real quick. I don't know what that shit. We keep getting spams on Twitch. I don't even know why we're on Twitch. Here's the names: Arthur, Bertha, Cristobal. How do you say that? Cristobal. Dolly, Edward, Faye, Gonzalo, Hannah, Isaiah, Josephine, Kyle, Leah, Marco, Nana, Omar, Paulette, Renee, Sally, Teddy, Vicky, Wilfred. How about Marco hits? Man, that'll be sad, actually. Marco hits Cuba.
man.
Yeah, Cuba can't handle anymore. They really need to do something. What do we got here? We got some comments. We will be having the congressional candidates on the podcast Shattering the Narrative next week. Stay tuned. You're welcome to ask them questions. Yeah, and if you're in Fellsmere area, Bobby Williams will be in town this Friday night also. So if you come on out, if you're in the area. Look, we've got DT. The bad influence is in the comment section tonight. A Democrat president is the worst. Is that like a fill in the blank kind of thing, or just an open-ended question.
The worst thing for this country?
Yeah, I would agree with you. And that goes to show. Sorry, I'm getting texts from my daughter who's turning 12 or 11. 11.
12.
No.
He's thinking about it.
Stop it. So Marco, we mentioned Marco. He was testifying in front of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, maybe? I don't know. Let's play. I was listening to this while we were prepping, and I couldn't help but laugh. But that's not the one I wanted to put up. But this is the kind of stuff this guy has to put up with, and I love how they handle the media now. Let's see Marco get his time. This is ridiculous what he's got to sit through.
Secretary, it seems like you have an issue admitting facts. You can't say that the president lost money election, just like you won't admit President Trump is losing this reckless war of choice, and just like you couldn't admit that the shoes the president bought you were too big. You clearly don't know what winning means, and not because the facts are unclear to you, it's because telling the truth would cost you your job, and the American people are entitled to a Secretary of State who tells them the truth even when the president doesn't want to hear it, and my constituents, our service members, deserve better. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
I don't know what shoes she's talking about. What is she talking about?
Representative Burchett.
He's like, what shoes is she talking about?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If you'd like to answer any of that.
Yeah, I don't know about the
I'll
shoes.
give
I mean,
you a
he gave me
minute.
some Florsheim shoes. They're actually pretty good. They fit fine. I don't know what she's talking about. And maybe that's what she's referring to.
Your shoes look very nice today, Mr. Secretary.
How can you see them? They're way down here. We're talking about shoes. Are you guys kidding me? I mean, is this the Foreign Affairs Committee or is this like a circus? What is this?
It's a circus.
Yeah, I love how he just eviscerates them. Here's his other this other woman who was yelling at him about USAID.
Americans in
Why is she leaving? I'm going to answer her questions.
I will.
Oh, okay, I got it. Well, thank you for coming.
All right, so we're going to talk about. I just want to.
Unfortunately, Representative's time has expired. Representative Salazar's recognized.
Yes.
And giving contracts with no transparency is
borrow your
exactly
time
the
to
reason
answer?
why you shut down USAID. So practice what you preach. I yield my
Oh,
time.
she gets to scream now, too?
Chairman, can we take down her words?
I'll give you some time. I'll give you some of my time. Let me just.
Okay.
Just
Oh, God,
change
what
the
kind of thing
energy.
is this? What is this? You get asked questions for 5 minutes and you don't get time to answer. It's not a hearing.
I think you said clown
Like
show
a dunk
before.
tank.
I
What
don't
is this?
have to tell you. I don't.
I've even used their time. How can I answer the question? They don't even give me time. I've had to use their time to answer your
He
question.
said it's not American right there.
whatever.
Why
All
didn't
right,
he
so
give
I
any
don't need to
time?
tell you that in my community, the city that I represent, the city of Miami, you're one of the most illustrious representatives, and that we're very proud of you, not only the Cuban Americans, but the Hispanic Americans in my
Why is she
community.
leaving? I'm
So
going to answer her questions.
I will.
Oh, okay, I got it. Well, thank you for coming.
Fucking Kevin.
All right, so we're
Salazar
gonna
is
talk
just
about,
like,
I just want to
what is she gonna do?
Hispanic Americans in
Why
my
is she
community.
leaving?
Anyways, so that's Marco. That could be your next president. What do you think?
I mean,
They're all actors to me.
yeah, I mean, I think it's probably
Hollywood.
going to be Vance. At least that's who they're going to probably push. But I think Rubio is a little more ready than Vance. But I think they're going to go with the correct line of succession, if you will. He's the vice president, so he'll be the next one up.
Yeah, some
Then he's gonna
say
need somebody.
I would pick him over Vance too, DT. And
Who would he pick as his VP?
Me too.
I would pick Vance as VP. I've said this before on another live, and I'll say it again. I think Vance, if he does 8 years
As a vice
as vice president for another president, and then runs for president, his kids will be 8 years older. He's having a baby this year, so think about that. And then he can run for president, serve 8 years as president. That would have put Vance so in touch with the MAGA administration if he stays MAGA for what? It's
20 years in the White
16,
House.
20 years.
It's not going to happen.
Maybe with all these states finally redistricting the right way and weeding out these Democrats.
It's not going to happen.
The Democrat corruption.
Like, it's not going to happen.
I don't think so either. I mean, history shows it wouldn't, but
20 years of Vance in the White
House. It would be nice.
But then again, history is just history. You know, it's just, we can't always just rely and be like, well, 20 years ago or 10 years ago. What can we do now? The shit's gone.
Well, no, what I mean by history is
I understand.
You never see one party in office that long. And one of the reasons why is the voters, the voters, not just that. If Republicans keep winning, at some point they get complacent and stop. Not as many of them will show up to vote. And then you got your Democrats that are all pissed off because they want their transgender bathrooms. So they start showing up to vote in much larger numbers.
What do you mean, DT? I just hope that with whoever it is, they're open about the position. How open? How open?
And like I've said on several different occasions, I think the most important thing is getting somebody with a good head on their shoulders that is the candidate for the Democrat side. You know, there's not everybody is a complete leftist, and I think we're starting to see a little bit more of some of the people that are coming around and seeing the corruption in their party. And I think that's the big key is we got to get somebody with a decent head on their shoulders that's at least leading the charge for the other side. So that way, when one of them does finally get back in office, we're not completely fucked. They don't go back in, and their only goal is to completely undo all the good. Because whether you like Trump, agree with his policies or not, he's not 100% right on everything he does. I can admit that.
And he's been pretty open about it, just like DT said.
So
I thought you meant.
But you can't go into office and just say, well, everything he did was completely horrible. Let's undo it all. And that's the problem with the extreme left right now. If one of them gets in, their goal is just to go in and screw up everything that he did, whether or not it was good or not.
Yeah, but that's what every president does, though. They
go
in there and screw the, like, at the end of the day,
and that really started.
Obama blamed the president before that, and then before that,
they do the blame, yeah. But I mean, as far as going in and undoing everything the previous president did, it's never been as bad as it has ever since Trump got in office when he first beat Hillary.
Right. Well,
it's never been like that.
Just like that right here. If they don't do things and solidify those executive orders, they go away when he goes away.
Right.
People just need to be honest whenever they fucking vote, man. Like, they just need to be like 100%. Like, if you don't like something, say it. Speak up. Don't just be like, I'm just gonna go with the, don't go with the flow, man. Go with what you think is right.
So what you see right there is the House just passed a War Powers resolution meant to limit the president's power as commander-in-chief in the Iran conflict. It was a 215 and 208 vote. Democrats have tried this over and over in the past. It now heads to the Senate, and 47 will likely veto this when it gets to his desk, if it gets to his desk. And what you see right there is the vote. So 4 Republicans voted for this thing, 207 voted against. And Democrats, 211, of course, voted for it. 1 independent voted against it. So 208 to 215, man, that's not what is that back there? I can't see it. 7 no votes. 6 of them were Republicans. Where are they at? Why aren't they there? Are they on another vacation, or are some of these the ones that are missing? Because there's some people in Congress that are missing.
Right.
You haven't seen them in God knows how long. Yeah, like DT says, Orange Man bad, TDS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real, man. It's freaking real. What do we got? Where are we at? Oh, so everything's spread out in there. Nope, that's not the one we wanted. No, but stay tuned because Eddie Rivera from TGI Now wants to start some type of spiritual podcast. So that'll be interesting to check out. I wanted to pull up this other.
I'm about it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I want, and you know what, Mike? To be honest, I really do like kind of like the spiritual shit. Like, I don't get deep into it, but like, if you speak into the universe is gonna, Leo is gonna talk right back to you, man. Like, if you say something and you just put it out there and be like, you know what? Like, if you wake up every morning, before you say anything, you be like, you know what? Today's gonna be a good day. Fuck whatever comes my way.
Leo, we joked around it's probably been 2-3 years about you and Eddie doing a podcast together, and at that time it was going to be more like a Spanish community type thing.
Right.
Huh?
I propose propose a Bible hour. And it doesn't have to be just one person or two people. It could be as many as you want to bring in, and it could be a discussion and led just like.
Man, the religion can get kind of heated.
Well, that's what he wants to do. That's exactly what he wants to do, and that's exactly what you're not supposed to do.
I ain't really fixing to knock somebody's teeth out.
You're not supposed to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's like
it's not the debate though. It's not. So if it's about a fight, it's not for you. It's Bible study. What it is. It's talking about scripture and stuff like that. So it's nothing conflicting. Yeah, it's not conflict.
I mean, I'm talking about
just reading scripture and then discussing what it means and stuff like that.
You should stay more with the spiritual though, because
that's what it is.
Oh,
that's what it is, Leo.
Oh, I'm
spiritual. It's biblical.
Well, I'm not that kind of biblical spirit,
but that's what it is. So
Leo wants to debate.
Yeah. I just want to tell you that my spiritual is whenever I feel something, I just put that shit out there, and then just 2-3 days it just happens. And like, dang, man, I shouldn't have said that, but you know what? I did want to say that.
It's your vibrations.
It's my vibration, my vibe. You know, it's just
hang out with butterflies. They'll feel your vibrations. It's a thing, man. Yeah. What do we got here? We got some. All hail the HOA. This is DT. I pray to them nightly since living here in the Bay. Got a letter in the mail from the Department of Regulations that my lamp post was out. I pray nightly that I don't get another letter.
Hey,
guess what?
DT, I feel your pain. I live in an HOA where they can be pretty strict. I have a side-by-side I have to keep parked in my garage. God forbid it touches the road.
Is that the same one that has the AC vents?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, we got to make sure there's no stains. If there's a stain in the driveway, we get a letter in the mail. If you didn't pull your weeds this week in the flower bed, you get a letter in the mail.
I lived where DT lived for a long time.
Stand it sometimes.
And yeah, when they get a code enforcement person on staff that does their job, but follows their book, maybe that means does their job. I don't know.
You get
there's a prick about it.
A new board member and for us sometimes, every now and then they switch the HOA, different company, and that'll make some changes.
Crazy.
Or they get a different board person that just recently maybe retired. They got nothing else to do, so
they spend too much time.
They spend too much time critiquing everybody's place. Let me tell you, it usually lasts a couple months, and then when they start getting phone calls and people beating them up for shit, they start backing off, and it's just, I don't know. It's a small version of politics. HOA, it's crazy.
Well, there's that hybrid HOA coming. That's actually going to be a government taxable entity that's going to be able to raise like your property, not your property tax, but like your like an HOA fee. It's called a community development. I forget what it was called, but we talked about it on the board report because it was brought up at a Fellsmere City Council meeting, and it's kind of scary. It's like they get these city councils to agree to it so they don't have to pay this community any attention. And this community pretty much gets mandate to charge people their own tax
Speaking of scary, I mean, look at the tradition HOA. We talked about it a little bit last week.
Just like that.
They made a rule where it doesn't matter, even if you got your concealed permit, you can't carry a handgun, open or concealed carry, on any of their premises. So, like the park, the gazebo, the shopping centers.
As a matter of fact, the tradition is the actual same thing as what this guy was proposing at a city council meeting.
And then
same type of
so they've had. I watched some videos on YouTube, and a lawyer was talking about how they actually may have HOAs in certain circumstances can come. They might have the power. Nobody has put it to the test yet, but it's kind of, this has opened their eyes to stuff that they might actually have the power that they could put it in the print where they could have like a Karen or somebody on the HOA come knock on your door and say, "We're here to search your house. You need to show us any guns you have." Like the ATF. Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you.
I don't live in it.
You better not knock on no HOA better knock on my door. Guess what? You want to see the gun? Yeah, I'll show it to you. All right.
Yeah.
You might want to back away and get the fuck off of the property.
Yeah, if somebody's knocking on my door, I'm immediately thinking they're crazy because to get to my door, it's like, wow.
I might go to jail.
You're trusting. Like, you don't even know where you're going.
I might go to jail, but you ain't going to forget the day you came to my house.
Yeah. So the HOAs, man, they get crazy. That hybrid HOA, I forget what it was called. And they pretty much, just like Barefoot Bay, has a recreation district where they charge a certain amount every year. It might be in the tax, you might not even know it, but they can raise or lower a millage. But it's not, it's like a taxing district, another taxing district. So you would vote for your trustees or your representatives. Who knows? It's too much government, man. It was like way too much government.
Yeah, I definitely regret buying a home in that kind of HOA, to be honest with you. So I kind of wish I just bought a chunk of land someplace and not dealt with any kind of HOA.
Yeah, but then you're freaking 20 miles away from everything, which is nice sometimes, but sometimes it's a pain.
I wish I'd gone that route.
I'm there.
Yeah.
And I love it, but I've got 3 kids and they all want to do something different and nothing around us. There's nothing around us.
My problem is I'm in a good spot with a mortgage where, in about 12 years, I'm done. And my interest rate is ridiculously low. I just happened to refinance at the perfect time when Trump was in office last time. My mortgage interest rate's like 1.5%. If I were to go buy a new house or do any, move, my interest rate would be through the roof and it would cost me so much money, unfortunately.
DT says he answers the door with the 357.
Hey!
Mexican carry style. I'm like,
get him, DT.
Tidy whities.
Hey! Get him, DT. Hey, that right there scared the shit out of him. Fuck.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
357 revolver.
Yep.
Hey,
oh, yeah.
357 revolver. He's making sure them shells ain't going nowhere.
I got one of them.
Nowhere, boy. Hey, what's up, DT, man? When are we going to link up one of these days, man?
What's up, John? John's in the chat.
Yeah, he's all the way up in the Bay, and our remote thing is all the way down in Vero.
Okay, but I mean, he goes down to Giuseppe's and gets himself a little pizza. So I mean, you could always link up there one day.
Nah, he's eating Bizarros now. Is it Bizarros up there in the Bay?
Oh man,
he ain't coming down here to Giuseppe's. I think he just moved up there, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, man. John's in the comment. He said, "Saying here, mine's a 3 1/4." 3.25.
3 what?
I don't know. Maybe he's got a gun.
John owns a gun?
Stop. But yeah, check out John on TGI and Help podcast. They go live on Tuesdays in the 8 o'clock hour. I would have to make a special trip to Vero. Yeah, well, the second Thursday of every month, we're down at Filters. Barefoot Bay. Yeah, I'm very familiar with the Bay. I spend a lot of my time there. It's kind of like purgatory for a kid. You're in between Palm Bay childhood and Sebastian childhood. And the weird one's got a Vero childhood. That's how you kind of looked at it. I was kind of in the middle. I got in a lot of trouble out in the woods in Grant. Never got caught. But, mortgage rate, John said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, That would take a bath if I ever would have moved now, as far as that goes.
That's the same here. We've got a pretty good gig, and it's like, what do you do? Yeah, you might have a bunch of equity in it right now, but
You
it's
go
going
buy,
to cost that
you
much
sell
to
it,
get into
you
something
go buy a
else.
new house, and then the
Yeah.
higher interest rate costs you hundreds of thousands of dollars over the term of a mortgage.
All right, let's switch over to this here. This is, I don't even know where the tab is, but this is,
John was asking if DT got his shirt.
rent is dropping. DT, did you get your shirt?
Rent is dropping. Damn. Well, that's
We
good.
got a new shirt coming out. Is it really? Good for you. You never hear of the rent going back down.
Right? What's the catch? Watch out, DT.
Yeah, like now you have to take care of cutting the grass.
Now you got to mow the yard. Cable not included.
Means house prices are coming down as well. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Okay, good deal, DT. We do have a new shirt coming out. You can find that on the website. It's over Leo's shoulder. Looking forward to getting some of them out there. The wife has taken it from me. Well, DT, we have a new shirt out there. Definitely send us a picture because I want to put some of that stuff on the website, social media. Definitely, it helps. But yeah, we have another shirt coming out for America's 250. Find that on the website. The Conspiracy Club shirt, it will be on the website soon. I have to press some more whatnot. I don't know what John's got there. Oh yeah, cool. What you got? Oh, I thought you were saying something. But anyways, what you're seeing on the screen, I already switched there. We went back to the comments. Let me get this out there so people can know. The FBI has just raided a $35 million mansion in Southern California after an Iranian tech boss allegedly secretly supplied U.S. military hardware to Iran's military and nuclear programs. So this guy, how do you say his name? How do you say that name?
Just
like it's right.
Jim Shot. Well, you took it off the screen.
Oh, okay.
Jim Shot Gomi. Jashad Gomi.
Has been arrested by agents and is a dual citizen of Iran. He is accused of selling computer hardware to the Iranian government for use in its military nuclear operations per Cal Post, whatever that is. It sounds like a fertilizer I'm mixing with my dirt. Prosecutors allege Gomi made millions on those deals and invented elaborate schemes to hide the transactions. U.S. Attorney Asali Gami is accused of aiding our declared enemies by selling U.S. origin computer network and parts to Iran and earning millions of dollars in violations of U.S. sanctioned laws. And then, of course, there's video of them taking this guy out. There's spies among us. But, I mean, are you surprised?
No.
No. But was it anything?
There's always spies.
Yeah, was it anything that was...
Exactly.
Was there any access to American systems? Obviously, aiding the enemy is not good at all. Was he? But I mean, purely, we don't fucking know. But obviously, they got some evidence on the guy that he was directly involved with the transaction. So, I mean, where's that money going now? Right, the U.S. seizes that money because it was sanctioned money, and where does it end up going? The next time we get a Democrat president, he'll just give it back.
Right.
Like Obama did. That $1 billion. That's what it was. It was sanctioned money. Seized accounts. What else we got here?
They just printed a patent overnight and just that's where our money's worth nothing. It'll never be worth what it was worth back then. You know, back then you could walk around with a pocket full of money and you'd be like, damn, bro. But now then, what is that? That's nothing. Right?
What, pocket full of money? They're talking about putting a $250 bill out there.
What?
$250 bill.
If they're going to do it, all they're doing is just hurting the economy.
Well,
that's all they're doing.
That's what they do is to make up for inflation. So they'll probably get away or get rid of the. I think the $50 bill's already gone, isn't it?
I don't know.
I know the $500 bill's gone. Which it might come back. It might end up coming back.
500 went away, and what about the 1,000?
That's been gone.
That's been gone.
But with
I
inflation,
didn't even know there was.
with inflation,
Where could you get a bill like that?
the bank originally. I don't know about that. I think you're right. There was $1,000 bill, but it was removed from circulation. I think the $500 bill's gone, but they're talking about a $250 bill. They're taking pennies out circulation.
Pennies are supposed to be going away.
Nickels.
I heard.
Nickels or...
I heard about nickels. I also heard about $5 bill possibly. But I don't.
I think 50s. 50s is hard to find nowadays. $50 bills.
I don't see the point of a $250 bill.
80s.
I mean,
20s.
I'll probably never. If they ever make one, I'll never see one.
Oh, what is it?
I don't even see a $20 bill.
Oh, what is it, Vince?
A $250 bill.
250.
Right, DT. That's where I'm at. Like, he says, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you the last time I had any cash, more than a single or two in my pocket. Me especially, because I mean, it's in one hand and out the other. It's a cashless world. Unfortunately, it's been made too much of a convenience, and we're bought right into that.
About the only time really I'll go to ATM and take cash out is when I'm having like somebody that's doing work for me and I want to pay him cash. For example, if I have my side-by-side work done, I'll pay the guy in cash usually so that Uncle Sam don't get his hand in on that.
Yeah. Which, by the way, T-shirts sales, you can pay cash for them. Just hit us up or come meet us at Filthy's. Or you can order them on the website if you don't want to come see us. But cash is always nice.
Cash is king.
And if you're a believer, it's another sign closer to the end of time. It's funny you say that.
Yeah, you're right.
Because my daughter is just learning that we're somewhere in between Jude and Revelation, and that's what they've taught them in their little Bible study on Wednesday nights. But I didn't really know if they grasped where that was, like in a timeline like that. And they didn't realize that after Revelation, there is nothing. So before we go down the scripture weekend, like we did last week, so it was interesting though, but it's amazing. She's only gone like 4 times now, and she can tell you the names of the books in order in the New Testament. It's just like resonated with her. So hopefully more of the content resonates with her. I think that'd be pretty cool. But how did we go down that?
But she seems like she's pretty smart. I mean, she's bilingual.
Something about believer
closer.
Your daughter, yeah.
Well, they say we're between Jude and Revelation, which after Revelations, there is no people after Revelations. Oh, that's what it was. It was she thought it was pretty cool that we're in the Bible. I said, what do you mean we're in the Bible? She's like, well, we're in between Jude and Revelations. I'm like, well, you realize like this is the timeline, right? And this is Genesis and this is Revelations. And before Genesis, there was nothing. And after Revelations, there's nothing. She kind of looked at me and then she figured it out. She's like, oh, okay. And then she Googled it. I was like, wait a minute. You don't need to Google it. I mean, it's in the book. It's all in the book. And but don't always believe Google anyways. It's pretty cool and interesting. But what else we got? We got any news? Anna Paulina Luna, she's one of those firebrand representatives. Does she represent Florida or Texas? Florida, District 13. I like her. She's a conservative. She was at that hearing with Rubio today, and after questioning Rubio, this is her post actually, she says, after I questioned Secretary Rubio on Code Pink and their ties to the CCP, meaning the Chinese Communist Party, their organization followed me out, berated me, and then their head person here in D.C. smacked me. I will be filing charges. Like, do you think it really, like the woman should already be in jail? I'd love to see that. And I know, not that I want to see Anna Paulina get hit, or Anna Luna get hit, but I would love to see video of security taking her down, like right then and there. What happens if the woman would have killed her? You know, this is crazy. Like they all, you see my, oh, it's not on screen, but they always go to violence. Yeah, Google is evil. That's what I told her. A lot of these things in the tech world aren't owned or controlled or made by Christians, and you can't really trust them.
A lot of times they only
They'll steer you in the wrong way.
Yeah, they only put out the information that suits the narrative of the person that's running the program or owns it.
Yeah. But just a typical Democrat or communist. I mean, when's the last time you saw a happy communist? It just doesn't happen. So, but you would think that woman would already be in jail. They're not allegations. She says it happened. My staff was there when it happened and wrote statements for law enforcement. You mean to tell me nobody had a camera phone out?
Nope.
I think that was her last thing on that. Where else are we? That was Rubio with the shoes. We got.
Is that a thread?
Huh?
Is that a thread?
Thread what?
What was that? Oh, that's on
X.
Yeah, I'm not on Threads. You on Threads?
I thought, like, what is that? Like, what are you doing?
Listen, we've got the Facebook. Make sure you follow us there. Make sure you follow any River Connections there. Make sure you follow IRC Media there. Make sure you follow the Conspiracy Club there.
Leo, you're in charge of opening up a page for us.
All of these have Facebook pages. All of these have TikTok pages. All of these have Instagram pages. All of these have YouTubes on. Follow us, but we are not on Threads unless somebody else put us there. I'll tell you that. But anyways, I had something else. What was it? We played these a couple weeks ago, but yesterday was the election, and this guy Spencer Pratt, Leo, I don't know if you know him, but he was in some reality show. I'm not sure which one it was, but he lives in LA. His house was in the Palisades that burnt down a year ago, and he's been pissed and calling out Karen Bass, the mayor of LA, ever since, and how corrupt they are, along with
Play the Fresh Prince of LA.
You want the Fresh Prince? Okay.
I mean, they're all good.
Yeah.
They're all so fucking good.
Wow.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I had to take a minute to run for mayor. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Hope I haven't got nobody's face.
In West Los Angeles, Palisades, in my backyard is where I spent most of my days. Feeding hummingbirds, relaxing all cool, avoiding all the bums outside of the school. When a couple politicians who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood, I got in one little fire, my mom got scared and said, "You're moving in with Harvey Levin in Bel Air." About 7 or 8, and I yelled to the rubble, "Yo ho, smell you later." I moved to my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
I'm not sure of the results of that race yet. I want to try it.
He's got a few other ones too, Leo. They're all gold.
This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion sits. They don't have to live in the mess they've created where you live. This is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor. For my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city. We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back. This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion.
I'm trying to find results from LA's. No, it doesn't want to tell me.
Yeah, all of the videos you put out, they're just genius.
Well, I mean, it resonates because that's what's on social media today. Just like James Fishback, I don't know if that's what his videos are, but he's got a great following. But so Karen Bass got 35% of the vote, Spencer Pratt got 30%, and Raman, who is a friend of Bass, got 22%. And I say that way because Raman and Bass have always been tight. And it's said that Raman's only in the race to squeeze out Pratt and then step out of it. leaving Bass still in charge of LA with all this homeless problem. And this is shout out to local too. Like our county commissioners, doesn't seem like much is being done about the homeless in our area too. And this is like a hotbed for the East Coast homeless. Like they want to live in Florida. And Vero Beach, you can drive down Route 60 or any of these roads at 5 o'clock in the morning and you see them sleeping on the sidewalks. And that's just, you know, I feel bad for them, but this is not what, you don't want Vero Beach to look like that. You don't want Vero Beach to develop.
Yeah.
Indian River County to develop. But
Indian River County, period. You know,
that's why I keep saying Vero Beach.
There's
sorry.
At least,
it's Indian River.
There's at least 3 areas just in Vero Beach that I'm aware of that there's quite a few homeless people.
And it's not just Vero Beach, like we're saying, all up and down Route 60. If you go up US 1 into DT's area behind the Albies, I'm sure there's still a homeless camp up there. There's probably a dozen homeless camps up around that area. People want to live here in Florida, even the homeless people. The mosquitoes might suck, but let me tell you, come wintertime, where would you rather be homeless? You know, not New York. Route 1 in Sebastian, Old Checkers, had a tent up in the drive-thru. Are you kidding me? I'm not. That's Indian River County. That place is like so nasty anyways. So I'm so glad they shut that place down. The last time I went there was literally freaking roaches crawling across the serving counter.
Never gonna forget that.
No. It wasn't long after that it was shut down. Maybe I did complain online. I was like, I didn't eat nothing. I walked away, put my food right in the trash, and I got in the car. He went somewhere else. Nope. Not having Checkers. That place was pretty gross. But yeah, so Spencer Pratt, man, he might. So this goes to a runoff again between these three. So actually, it's not officially finalized, but incumbent Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass says it's secured a spot in the November runoff election after failing to win an outright majority in Tuesday's primary. So she doesn't have an out. Like I think they have to have over 50%. Ballots are still being counted, but Bass has mathematically advanced to the runoff. The next remaining question is whether Pratt or Rahman ultimately claims the second runoff spot, though Pratt currently holds the advantage. Hopefully he gets it. And like he said, he was questioned about his affiliation, party affiliation, and he said, I'm a registered Republican. But this race isn't about, like, you don't have to be a party affiliate in this race. He's like, all his donors are Democrats. They're all people of LA. They're not Republicans. It's like, all my supporters are Democrats.
Yeah.
What's DT say? And let's not talk about the methed up people in Dollar General and or the subway in the Bay. See, I really don't know how bad it's turned out up there, but I can imagine. Sorry, rant soapbox. You're more than welcome. Speak a piece. And you got to go to those meetings. For you guys, it's hard because being down in the end of that county, you're so far away from the county center, nobody gives two shits about you. They just put signs up everywhere and they pull back resources. And it's really a shitty part of the county. Maybe that should become, maybe Indian River County should expand, annex. They won't do that.
No.
But yeah. Indian River kind of sucks as it is. I mean, I love it here, but
man, this is
they've done.
Everybody wants to vacation, right, man.
They've done pretty good.
We only have
about stalling the developments, but it's coming.
Indian River County only has 2 exits, not like any other county in the state of Florida. This is the only county that has 2 exits.
About to have a third one.
About to have a third one.
No.
Yeah,
it's opening
they're
up
actually
Oslo Road.
building it. Yes, they are.
Leo, it's almost done.
Oslo Road.
That's South Bureau. That's not Indian River County.
Yes, it is.
That's Indian River County.
Right down the street from my house.
That's going into.
I'll be taking that exit to come here on Wednesdays pretty soon.
That's
Oslo's Bureau.
The next county. That's South Bureau. That's like you.
No, Oslo's
that's
Bureau.
Like if you take like 5 steps and you're like into the next county. You're done. No.
Well, that's like this exit. It's only a few miles in the next county. such a small county, but and there'll be a Buc-ee's going south of that exit.
Yep. One exit down.
So
Interior Road.
Buc-ee's. I don't know.
Nuts.
I heard they pay pretty good to keep the window wash full.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. But you know.
Too far, man. You gotta try, man. I'm 38 years old, man.
Okay. I thought there was more to that.
Oh no, I was waiting too. Well, I mean, I can give you guys more. I'm 38 years old, man. I'm ready to
You're ready to retire?
Not really retire, but not really retire, but kind of move. Pack my shit, or not even pack anything. Just grab my stuff and move. You know where I want to move? You know one place, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. You know one place that I want to go is Bora Bora, the islands of Bora Bora. Bora Bora. I've always wanted to go there, and I'm gonna go there. You know? But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna attend. And when I go, man. One day. We'll go. That's all I gotta say. And I'm speaking into the universe.
Speak it into the universe.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go. I'm telling you right now.
Bora Bora.
I'm going to go.
No, I'm not.
I am.
I'm gonna.
We're gonna go. One day.
I'd like to go see the North Atlantic, UK, Ireland, Scotland. I want to see the whole.
Oh, you know where I saw somebody that went? I think it was Utah or Colorado. They rented this like a globe or a dome, out in the things, and they were seeing the stars and the Milky Way and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh.
Now that I'm older, I'd like to go to Italy again. I can enjoy it more. And then I've always wanted to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, not anymore.
No, I've heard some bad things here lately.
Very bad area to be in, especially for a white guy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But I grew up always wanting to go to Amsterdam.
Might be hard still.
I'm safe, right?
Maybe. So back to our plug, a shameless plug. There's our website, irismedia.net, and that's where you can find our new shirt, America's 250 or America 250. Right now, I didn't run it by everybody else, but there's a sale. You can get 2 for $50 or 1 for $30. That's only for a little bit though, and it's probably going to go back up to just 30 each. We'll see how that works out. So I'd like to sell what we got, and we got to get rid of it. We got to raise some money, so help us do our thing. And if you want to wear that proudly, what you see on the screen right now is almost 100% accurate. The actual flag is on the right-hand sleeve. It's our mock-ups. Just I couldn't get it to look right or show what it was without, doing what it's doing. So check it out. Check out our website at the very least. You can find all of our friends on our website. We've even tagged the guys at Conservative Blitz podcast, Steven and his brother. I think his brother's name's Bobby. I can't remember. I'm bad with names. You guys know that. But his brother and their buddy from work, they do a podcast called Conservative Blitz. That's tagged there on our website too, and all of our partners with Irish Media and Indian River Connections and our small businesses spotlights are still on there. So we're glad you guys are here. Barefoot Bay is the poster child of Palm Bay. Palm Bay, man, it all keeps pushing farther and farther south. And every now and then they push back, but they're there again. They're right there again. Palm Bay, it will be part of Palm Bay one day. Brevard County, not Brevard. Barefoot Bay is the poster child of Palm Bay. Yeah, I got you though. Yeah, it is. It's a neglected area of the county. Brevard is so big, long. It's not. It doesn't make sense either. But it is what it is. You guys got anything else before we hang it up? We haven't decided next week. We got to talk about next week if we're doing a show or if we're not. If we're skipping it because of the Conspiracy Club, maybe we'll drop in on TGI Now on Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see what happens because the week after I won't be here for that podcast. I think it's the 17th.
Right.
So I don't want to miss 2 weeks in a row, but family time and vacation does come first. And besides, I'll be driving. So sorry, my tip-in ain't the best. Type-in. I got you. Mine is Nina. My talk-to-text is even worse. Gotta run, guys. Hey, DT, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. I do, too. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Next week at episode 161. Don't forget, we'll be here.
Maybe next week.
Next week. Oh, next week is a conspiracy club.
That's what we were just talking about. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll let you guys know. We'll keep you guys posted, all right? Holla at your boy Leo. You know how to get from there.
Ain't afraid to shout, make America great, tell them what it's about. Facts over feelings, cutting through the noise, fighting woke mobs and the kids with toys. They spew their lies, they spreading hate, lips BS ain't gonna seal our fate. No nonsense here, just straight to the point. Truce to ammo in this battleground joint. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night. Fight the woke mob, cancel their crime. Truth on the mic while they keep lying. They wanna cancel, they wanna control, but we got the truth, we breaking the mold. Speak your mind.